The zombie card review. Zombies 3.5. I forgot about it until I went back to my closet and found this one. Alright, these are just plain cards, and they go with each one of the first, second, and third expansions. So what we're going to do is just go through them together here. It's hard being you. When an opponent dies, you can take a weapon or item of your choice that's in front of them. So let's say I had a weapon in front of me and I died. You play this card, you can have my weapon. Great card. No Guts, No Glory. Another great weapon. No one can spin bullets to kill a zombie in combat to the end of your next turn. Great card. Once again, it screws people over. Where'd you go? I don't see this card used that much. When an opponent kills a card, you play this card, and that zombie goes on this card, and you get to place it anywhere throughout the game later on, anywhere on the board. You can take away someone's kill, I guess, to stop their zombie kill count, or maybe place it on top of you so that you'll get to kill that zombie. And like I said, I don't really know the strategy in this card. Did you hear that? All zombies, let me see, it says all zombies on your current tile, you can move them to any legal space on an adjacent tile. Yeah. I don't see this card used that much because, like I said, we're all about killing the zombie, not running away from it. But hey, you know what? If you're going to die or you need to screw someone else over, play it. Go for it. Not so scary. When you have exactly one life and one bullet token, take another turn. This card is never used because it's rare that someone with one heart and one bullet is going to keep this card and say, okay, I can play this and get another turn. I don't know why you'd want to get another turn. You may die in that turn. Or you may try to get, I don't know, to a heart, bullet, or safe place. I don't know. But I've never seen it played before because no one wants to keep it around because, hey, what's the odds of me getting desperate? Don't go to sleep. This is great. You play it on a target player. They roll a die roll. And if they roll a 1 or 6, they can continue playing. But if not, they lose the rest of their turn. So, like I said, another great card to use. Why don't we go somewhere more private? This one is basically you take a pawn on the same place as yours, and you move together. Like I said, once again, I don't know what this is used for. Maybe to help an opponent out, to help move them along, I guess, if you're trying to help each other out. But in my world, well, we don't help each other out. I know what you did. It says play this card, and every other player has more zombies than you or yourself. Hold on, I gotta redo this one. Alright, basically I know what you did states that if everyone else has more zombies than you, you can move yourself from any current tile to any legal space on an adjacent tile. I never see this card used as well. That's why I had to stop and think about it for a minute. This card always gets rejected because it's not really used that much. It's not a weapon. It's not an advantage. You get to a little bit more movement, which movement, like I said, is key when playing this game, but I haven't seen this card played yet. We usually discard it. Troubled childhood, I see this card used all the time. You see someone holding on to their hands and they don't want, they must got some good cards. You want to know what's up? Well, go and look and see what they have in their hand. This can be very powerful. Don't underestimate this card. Power Out is the same thing. No one can pick up any tokens to the end of your next turn. Even if they're left wide open, they can't get them. It's great if you're trying to screw someone over there. What could possibly be behind that door? If you roll a 4, 5, or 6, you can remove all zombies and place them back into the pool. Or a 1, 2, and 3, you don't get any. You add zombies to all the legal spaces. So it's a hit or miss. Most times I see this card discarded because, like I said, we love killing zombies. We're not in the business of getting rid of them unless you just want to take the chance and empty out that house to get all those goodies, the good tokens in there. Meat Cleaver, always popular because it's a weapon. It's a 1+. And combat, until you lose a life token. If you have to use a reroll token, you're going to lose it. But a great weapon to have. There You Are is another one. I love this card. Place a pawn on the square nearest to an opponent's pawn. If If there are two the same distance away, you can choose. If you're running way behind, everyone else is making a run for the helipad, and you're way behind, well, at least you can catch up with the last person behind them, which sometimes you can make a lot of distance up when you play this card. Awesome card to have. Sheer Determination, another great card. You discard 1 bullet and 1 life, but it's worth it because you can go back into the discard pile and pick any one for your hand, just one. It says you may not use normal hand size during this card, but of course if you play this card, you're only going to have 2, so I don't even know why they say that. So you're going to have 3 cards after this is all done. But you can take any card from the discard pile. Remember, card singular. You can't take 2, but you can take 1. Awesome card to have. Very powerful. Oh, what luck. This is another great card. If you have a weapon that you need to play, but the weapon is needed for a, halfway across the building. I told you some of these cards get discarded because, man, I can't go to the fire station to get this battle axe. It's on the other side of the town. Well, if you play this card, you can walk into any building and immediately play the weapon in front of you. You can basically play 2 cards at the same time. Play this hand and then play all your weapon cards. Great card to have. Where's that music coming from? Another cancel card. If a card gets played, directly played on you, you get ignored from it. If it's a team thing that everyone gets screwed on, well, not you. You just cancel their card. I love cancel cards. It's the ultimate, backfire card against someone who's trying to screw you. Machete, another weapon. You can be anywhere. Outfitter in 3, barracks in 2, or lawn and garden center. And you can have a 1+ to all combat rolls. So, like I said, for any expansion of those 3 expansions, you can use this and get a 1+. This is a great weapon to have. Why won't you die? When an opponent kills a zombie, you can make them refight that zombie. I've seen this card used before. Great card, fun card to have. They're coming for you blank. You add the person's name in there. You're going to place a zombie on every square of that opponent's tile. Basically, it's a screw you card, of course. Lots of running and screaming. They said you take their die roll, basically. If I rolled a 6, you play this card, well, you move 6 spaces. Okay? And it doesn't count as your movement for your next turn. So let's say you just went before me, then you play this card, well, you get my die roll too. This is an awesome card to play. Too tired to run. No movement rolls sent into your next turn. This is kind of weird because it says a player may still move due to the card's effects. So you can still play, but no one else can move. So they can still place tiles, they can still roll for zombies, they can still discard on their turn, but they just can't move. So it's a good card to use. Like I said, I don't see it used as much, but a great card. I could use a drink. Oh, this is great. Discard your card and the rest of your cards in your hand and immediately drop to 3 extra cards. If you just got crap cards or you just need to take what's else left into the pile, you think you may be some better cards than this, play this card and immediately grab 3 more. This is an awesome card to have. You look familiar, you can look at the top 3 cards in the event deck, discard 1, place 1 at the bottom, and replace 1 as the top deck from which it came. I see this used every once in a while. You can luck out or nothing. You want to take out a very powerful card or put another big powerful card to the bottom. Like I said, this is not really the main focus of killing zombies, helping yourself, or helping your movement. So I don't see it being played as much because the advantage to the player is really non-existent in that card. Love this card. You play this one and you have an exact copy of the weapon that you want. And you can only choose 1 weapon, okay? So if you chose the meat cleaver, you get the meat cleaver, and when you use a heart, you lose this card. You don't get to switch it to another weapon. You can only use it for 1 weapon, and a weapon that's already in play, but a great weapon. And by the way, there are blowtorches here. Why don't we have a blowtorch weapon card in Zombies? I think that'd be awesome. Alright, the last one, which I love it, with Friends Like You. When you play this card, everyone has to discard every weapon they have in play. Not in their hand, but in play. Look at this guy. He knows he's screwing you over on this card. Great card to have. Okay, well that's all the time we have for today. Now, next time we will be doing cards from Zombies 4. See you later.